Good morning, Barbara.
Good
When I
morning.
received your request to promote the Tshemba Foundation at the GGPF conference, I was intrigued by your organization. Please tell me a bit more about the Tshemba Foundation.
Thank you, Dr. Gavin. Yes, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak to your doctors at your conference. The Tshemba Foundation was founded by an ex-South African who, when he came back to visit the land of his birth, noticed that in rural Mpumalanga, human resources in the form of doctors were very, very scarce in district hospitals. And while there were a lot of buildings for clinics and hospitals, the actual human element was missing. So he decided to found the Tshemba Foundation. And our mission is to bring doctors from South Africa and around the world to assist in the district hospital, in the local clinics, to provide the very underserved community of Acornhoek and the Greater Bushbuck-Ridge with excellent healthcare services.
Barbara, what will the doctors who volunteer be doing, and what type of hospital and clinic will they be working in?
We serve mainly Tinswalo Hospital, which is situated in Acornhoek, and it's a District 1 hospital. But even though it is only a District 1 hospital, it serves the greater community of Bushbuck-Ridge and Acornhoek, which is about 500,000 people. They see around 10,000 patients a month, and they see anybody who comes in from a sore finger to somebody who needs surgery. What the doctors will be doing, and particularly GPs, which is really who we're looking for, is to see patients mainly in outpatients. There's a very big gynecological ward. A lot of babies are born in the area in that hospital. But it's general healthcare, clinic healthcare. We do send our doctors to clinics in the surrounding areas. And it's really just general sick people, not super specialists. Specialists are not nearly as valuable as GPs who would just do normal healthcare for sick people.
How long will the doctors be required to volunteer for?
Of course, it depends on the kind of doctor. And if we're talking about surgeons, a couple of days is fine because then they could do operations. But with general practitioners and family physicians, we would like a minimum of 2 weeks, and the longer the stay, the better. But we do understand that doctors have practices, they have other commitments, they have families. It's not always easy to get away. So anything from 2 weeks onwards would be ideal. The hours that the doctors work in the hospital are really during the day from 7 till 4. There's no night duty, there's no weekend duty. So if you want to take some time out and spend it with your partner in a wonderful environment, come for a week, come for 2 weeks, come for longer, and enjoy the weekends at your leisure.
And what type of accommodation will be provided, and can they bring their partner?
One of the unique features of the Tshemba Foundation is to provide 5-star accommodation. We feel that if our doctors are slogging away during the day in really not very pleasant surroundings in a fairly run-down public hospital, what we want to do is provide them with luxury in the evenings. So we have 9 beautifully appointed bungalows, which are situated in a nature reserve. It's a big 5 reserve, and one can sit at the pool or in the boma and watch elephants come and drink from our waterhole. We've had wild dogs coming to the camp. We've even had lions walking around. But the accommodation is absolutely beautiful. We have a main centre where the doctors congregate at night. They share their stories from the day, from the hospitals or the clinics where they've been working, and they have an opportunity to eat together and to take in the splendour of the African bushveld. They're very welcome to bring their partners. Our bungalows sleep 2 very comfortably. And if the partner is somebody who'd also like to volunteer, there are other NGOs in the area which we'd be very happy to put them in touch with, and they would be able to volunteer too, or they could just lie at the pool if they prefer to do that.
Wow, that sounds fabulous, Barbara. And if the doctors are interested in volunteering, how can they contact you?
If they'd like to get in touch with us, they can go to our website, which is www.tshembafoundation.org, or they can contact Lexi at tshembafoundation.org, or myself, which is Barbara at tshembafoundation.org.
Thank you, Barbara. This is such an admirable service to uplift the health of local rural communities. And I hope that you will have success in recruiting the doctors. Thank you so much.